Welcome back to day 8 of our second honeymoon. After resetting our directions in Deals Gap, we headed towards the next adventure of the day, the Moonshiner 28. I was still pretty pumped from the tail of the dragon. The Moonshiner 28 winds its way southward 103 miles through Franklin and Highlands, North Carolina, before turning southward into Georgia and South Carolina, ending at the sleepy town of Walhalla. In Prohibition-era United States, moonshine distillation was done at night to deter discovery. While moonshiners were present in urban and rural areas around the United States after the Civil War, moonshine production concentrated in Appalachia because the limited road network made it easy to evade revenue officers and because it was difficult and expensive to transport corn crops. Once the liquor was distilled, drivers called runners, or bootleggers, smuggled moonshine liquor across the area in cars specifically modified for speed and load-carrying capacity. The cars were ordinary on the outside but modified with souped-up engines, extra interior room, and heavy-duty shock absorbers to support the weight of the alcohol. After Prohibition ended, the out-of-work drivers kept their skills sharp through organized races, which led to the formation of NASCAR. We stopped for fuel. We also needed to stretch and get a snack. It was kind of warm today, so we took advantage of the shade. The person in this car was nice and waved us on ahead of them. Thank you to whoever you were. .28 follows the Kalasaha River for the next 8 miles into Highlands. My only regret today is that we didn't take this road a little slower and stop at some of the scenic spots. The Moonshiner climbs sharply with Kalasaha Gorge off to the right and rock cliffs to the left. The road narrows with a metal guardrail, the only protection from a 250-foot plunge into the gorge. If you look closely, you can see a waterfall off to the right. This roadway was cut into solid granite by workers dangling from ropes and drilling 10 feet into the rock to place dynamite charges. The road was graveled and opened in 1931. It took several years before Highway 28 was paved. The turns are so narrow that 18-wheelers cannot negotiate the corners today, and people often go wide in these turns, just as this tow truck did. There is a small pull-off on the right where you can stop to view Kulasaha Falls, which drops more than 250 feet in a series of cascades. The parking area is small, but one of the most popular stops is Dry Falls. I remember visiting family here as a young girl. I thought it was so neat that you could walk underneath the 75-foot falls. If you go about another mile, you can actually ride under Bridal Veil Falls. Moonshiner 28 used to go right under the 120-foot falls, but a bypass was made, and today there is a pull-off from the main road. Today, we rode around 178 miles. We stopped for the evening in Dillard, Georgia, so we could spend some time with family. Now, I know nearly 87% of you are not subscribed, so if you enjoyed this video, I hope that you would consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons so you don't miss the next adventure. It's the best way to support the channel, and it's free. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.